on YouTube Live at E3. But right now, we are going to find out what some of YouTube's top creators think of the PlayStation press conference. Let's head over to the Creators Lounge to hear what they think. Guys, take it away.
Hey guys, welcome to the cool roundtable of discussion. I'm here with Mike, Lasercorn, and Lena. We're going to talk a bit about what's been going on. What do you guys think about the Sony press conference?
Interesting so far. Detroit looks cool. I'm not sure. I got a kind of watchdoggy vibe from it.
There's a slow clap.
Yeah, there wasn't a
clap.
bunch of hype around it, but you know, it was something a little different. I mean, it looked a little bit like Watch Dogs, but it looked like it might be cool. I don't know.
Right.
What did you guys think?
I think it's cool that Sony gives David Cage money to experiment with this stuff. You know, like in any other world, he'd be like a kind of indie developer trying all these weird left field things from his bedroom. It's kind of great to see that kind of experimentation, but with a AAA budget. So I mean, that game looks incredible. I love the idea of the choices that you'll make because, you know, what's the point in having an interactive medium if the stories aren't interactive as well?
Yeah.
So, you know,
sense.
I always feel like you're leaving things on the table if you're making a linear story. And it's great to see that like a network of choices is going to be a really key part of that game.
Very nice. Lena, follow that up.
No, I can't. I really can't. I told them that I'm without internet, so I'm just...
You're flying blind.
Yeah, it's like I'm here and it's like, well, that sounds interesting.
That's cool. I'll sell it to you.
I'm learning.
I'll pitch you the game. Did you play Watch Dogs?
Yeah.
Did you play Mass Effect?
No, that's not.
Oh, darn, I was going to say Watch Dogs. Because the decision-making from Mass Effect with the kind of take down the man vibe from Watch Dogs. That's what I was getting.
I think the big thing for me at the press conference, specifically the Sony one, is actually, one, Dad of War. I've been so excited about God of War. I've been a huge God of War fan for such a long time. And then the remake of Shadow of the Colossus. Like, please tell me someone else is super hyped about that.
Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm like, I feel like I just had coffee. My skin is you know? Like, that's,
So it's on my pile of shame. I've never played it, but having an HD remake gives me the perfect opportunity to come in and play it.
It's great. It's great, especially if you hate stuff in between bosses. Like, there's nothing. There's like a little lizard that appeared, and if you shoot the lizard, I think you got some kind of bonus. But other than that, it's just boss fights.
Fair enough.
Like, give me the boss fights and like beautiful scenery as you're traveling to the next boss fight.
The biggest boss fights ever as well. You're like climbing up those things.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Perhaps a Colossus.
Yes.
The thing I never got though, you're like stabbing him in the hand or whatever the weak point is, and at no point does the Colossus ever think to go.
Or just like crush.
Yeah, or fling you into the horizon.
It's gone.
Yeah, looking forward to having a crack at that because it's not, like I said, it's on my pile of shame. Never played it. This seems like the perfect time to get back into it. And like you said, God of War looks awesome as well. I think it's really interesting that that series has kind of matured with its audience. You know, the guys who maybe played that as teenagers, you know, maybe now parents, you know, mums and dads now. So that's a really interesting to see a game series kind of evolve with its player base. So yeah, and that relationship I think is going to become really, really powerful. I really hope they don't put that kid into too much danger, otherwise I'm going to be like, oh my God.
I was going to say, was it made by parents? Because it's like terrible, it's terrible parenting simulator 2017. It's like, let's go into this forest filled with trolls and all sorts of other horrible things that want to eat you. Yeah, it's just not a place I would take my kid. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe leave him in daycare.
Yeah, as a dad, I'm like, hey, you stay here. I'll go kill whatever.
But that kid looks like pretty handy in a fight.
Yeah,
he's got the kind of bow and arrow.
He's been trained by Kratos. I guess.
If
anyone's going to be in there, it'd be the kid that'd be trained.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, good point.
Anything about Spider-Man?
It looks incredible. Oh my God, it looks incredible.
I was gonna like wait and see if someone else said something about
wanted to check before
well,
you
I mean,
committed to...
I just like the physics of the web slinging.
Yeah,
you know?
it looks
like...
awesome. There's so many little animations and stuff. It really captures his personality. I think, you know, I'm old enough to remember a time when Spider-Man games were really, really good. You know,
Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
That's
right on
the best
PS2. It's so good. This one, I think, looks like it's going to be a return to form. And, you know, I think what they're trying to do is have the Arkham games, but of Spider-Man. And just based on that small clip that we got at the end there, it looks like they're going to absolutely nail it.
And
plus, it looks so beautiful.
I want to play it.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, now we've got to wait. But yeah, it's so cool. And cool that, you know, like Spider-Man has been a kind of Sony connected thing for a while. It's great to have a really exclusive, you know, title for the PS4.
Well, this is all exciting stuff at E3, and there's even more, but we're going to toss back to Jeff so he can tell us more about what's going on.
All right.